Good morning again. 7:34. Happy Wednesday to you. You get a little pep in the step when you get closer to the end of the week. You might go out. Do people still go like clubbing and all that kind of thing? Is that still a thing with the kids and all that? They do all that kind of stuff?
I'm gonna say no.
You don't think that they're out doing it?
Maybe, I don't know.
Someone who really knows, Miss Wendi of Grand Central Academy of Performing Arts. You can check out her website, GCAPA.net, Grand Central Academy of Performing Arts. Good morning, Miss Wendi. How are you?
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. All right. I'm of the belief that every dance is basically a two-step. Can you confirm that or not, whether or not that's real
Please
or
tell
true?
them it's
I don't
not,
even know if
Miss
that's the right
Wendi.
phraseology, but
So I have two-stepped. As a Yankee, I don't do much two-stepping, but I can say that no, not every dance is two-step.
There
okay,
we go.
confirmed. Bubble bursted
Confirmed,
at that
yes.
point. Yeah, Miss Wendi, I gotta find out from you the origin story here for Grand Central Academy of Performing Arts. When did you wake up one day and say, "Hey, I want to teach everyone of all ages how to dance"?
Never. No, the funny thing is that I wanted to be, on Broadway. I thought I was amazing. I was a New Yorker, and that was the goal, from the time I was conscious. And so we moved around the country a lot growing up, with my father's job. And I said, I'll never teach because, that means I'm done, and then I realized it was really kind of cool. And I wanted to be the best teacher that there ever was, and I thought there could be such a thing. So I would audit other teachers' classes and I would go take workshops and conventions. And I did everything to learn how to be, the best teacher. And it just, by luck, I just happened to be good at it. So, and then I guess eventually, I was a mom, and I was trying to pay bills and I was, it wasn't a side hustle for me. This was it. This was what I wanted to do. So I was side hustling like 4 other jobs while I was raising my daughter. And then I finally said, okay, enough is enough. It's time to go out on my own. And I moved to Lake Norman to do that. So from Pennsylvania at the time.
Wow, so you moved here just to teach dance. That was your whole
I moved
whole
here
idea?
to open my own studio.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, well, it wouldn't have been nice to do it in the backyard of my employers.
Right.
So I moved, at the time I was in Philly and I moved down here. I asked all my family, hey, where do we all want to settle down? And they all said the Carolinas. And I said, okay, great. So I'm going now. And then they
I'll see you there.
Come on,
Yeah.
whenever you get the chance. Yeah.
And they all live in Florida now.
Do you remember the first class you taught?
Oh, yeah, I was 15. I was too ignorant to be nervous. I was so excited to show everybody how amazing I was. and I was awful. And that's like when I moved down here to Lake Norman and I opened my studio, I thought, oh, I'll put my resume on the door and everyone will come running. Yet no.
It doesn't always work that way.
It doesn't always work that way. So, but it's okay. It humbled me. And
So you started in Denver, right? You said
no. I started in Cornelius.
You started in Cornelius.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then you just moved to a brand new location. Tell us about that.
I did. So this is so we're just outside, just behind Novant, the big hospital, and we're
On 23.
Yeah. And we're on Reese Boulevard on the loop, the business loop. And this space is beautiful. It's enormous. My big room is almost 3 times the size of my old big room.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and all the rooms are just bigger. The lobby is bigger. It's brighter. It's a fresh new building. It's just gorgeous, and the kids are loving it. The adults are loving it. Everyone's loving it. So
So you do have a wide range. So let's talk about that, like
Yeah.
the types of classes you offer at your school, programs, things like that. So kind of walk us through the gambit of your offerings right now.
So if we go from youngest to oldest, we start with obviously the Mamie and me. But on their own independently, we start at 2 and pretty much through high school. And then we do have adult classes as well. But for the kids, for most of what we do is ages 2 to 17. And then within that, we have several programs. We have our recreational kids who maybe come once a week. Sometimes they come twice a week. And then we have our more serious dancers who are competitive. And some of those, a lot of those usually come from the recreational program. Believe it or not, it's not always the kids who come up as 2, 3, and 4-year-olds dancing forever. Sometimes it's the kids from that recreational program who just have a drive, and I think as parents, that's what we're looking for our kids, is something for them to have a passion for, keep them out of trouble, get them driven. And I love seeing that spark, and so that they can get into the competitive arena.
What's that approach for you then? Because someone who's 2, right? So I've got a daughter. She did the dance thing. She's now on. She's on to gymnastics now. She's retired. She
retired from
living room gold medal, and then we kept going. But for those that maybe the parents are saying, "Hey, I do want to see a thing in sport." So what's the approach, right, for a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-old to start something that as simple as dance, but can be structured too at the same time? So what's that like? What's your approach?
So my approach with the kids, it's different for every kid. I think if you're asking my opinion on. For the parents, find something that matches your values above and beyond anything. You have Christian schools, you have competitive schools, you have recreational schools, you have Lake Norman has a plethora of offerings when it comes to dance studios. So you want to find something that it fits your values. I think the most important thing is what you want long term. Just imagine your 2-year-old is going to do this forever, because with any sport, it does get pricey. The time and financial commitment grows and grows every year, right? So this is something you want to be around people like you. You want to be in an environment that works for you. So don't just go to the class that's most convenient for you. Do research, go in. My mom, we moved around a lot. So my mom used to go into the studios and she used to check for 2 things. She used to ask to use the bathroom to see if it was clean.
Fair.
And she used to check to see if there were ballet bars on the wall.
Okay.
Because if there weren't ballet bars, she didn't want me in that studio. So so you just got to find what works for you and then grow from there.
And you talk about growth. What's it been like for the kids or families that have come in at the young age and they've been there for years and now they're probably doing competitions and can only imagine. What's that been like?
Oh, the competitions are great. I love the competitions. When I was in Philly for 6 years, and I was running a dance team there, and I had 102 kids just on the team, and it was a blast. So I moved down here wanting to just keep going, and it was like, oh wait, we got to start all over. And then it was so great. So 2 years ago, we went to a competition in March down in Columbia, and we won top studio.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
Amazing.
awesome.
That's awesome.
And then at nationals that year, we won top intermediate studio. And then this past season, we won runner up at one and top studio at another. It's been on a roll. We've been on a roll. So we're having a blast. We're having a good time, and we're looking forward to the Christmas season coming up.
Ooh.
Because we have a precision line troupe, think Rockettes.
Oh, right.
And they usher Santa Claus in
Nice.
at the Birkdale tree
Oh,
lighting.
yeah.
Every year. They'll be in the parade this year.
Yes, I saw you guys in the parade last year. It's always so fun. It's always such a good time.
And they're so, elegant and poised, and the shoes though. But really, it's about the shoes.
Yeah, it's all about the shoes. All right, we got a little bit of time left. I need to know your opinion on Dancing with the Stars. Love it, hate it? Do you watch it?
It is the only dance show I watch.
Okay, all right. So got Miss Wendy's approval. I'm glad for that.
Because there's no drama.
Yeah.
I hate drama. So I love Dancing with the Stars because the drama is all on the dance floor.
Yeah.
But Mamie's question to me earlier was, and I couldn't answer it, as you can imagine. Are the dance moves accurate? What are your...
Well, that's ballroom,
Okay.
and we don't do ballroom.
Okay.
So, but I will say that they are professionals, and they are amazing. And Derek Huff is both. He's both. He does both what we do, what I do, ballet, tap, jazz, all of that. And he also does the ballroom. And I've watched him on World of Dance as well. He is an expert. Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, we could sit and talk dancing. I love Shirley Ballas too. She's one of my favorite dancers.
Yeah.
We could talk Dancing with the Stars all day.
Dancing with the Stars are adults. So does
do adult classes too, don't
adult
you?
classes take place too at your studio?
We do. As a matter of fact, Tuesday nights we have ballet. That's going off great. We just had our second night because we just opened last week, and we had tap, and those tappers were loving it. And we have next month we're opening up jazz and hip hop on Thursday nights. So we're looking forward to that.
Very exciting.
All
Miss
right.
Wendi, Grand Central Academy of Performing Arts. You can check out the website, gcapa.net. Grand Central Academy of Performing Arts. Miss Wendi, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me. You guys are great.